Hello, friends from across the nation and around the world. I'm Martin, and you are listening to Dad's Bedtime Stories. Tonight, we're headed back into the Spaceship universe, which, honestly, you won't have to have heard any of the other episodes to understand this one. So if it's your first time listening, you can stay right here. All you really have to know is that you're a kid, and you have a high-tech and somewhat magical spaceship that can take you anywhere and do just about anything. Let's check out our suggestion for today.
Hi, Martin. My name's Brecklin, and I have a story request about for the Spaceship Series where you go to back to the summer camp planet, but since it's winter time, it's a winter planet, and there's a bunch of different snow camps and winter camps where you can do ice skating or skiing or snowboarding and a bunch of different winter activities for a few days. And for the last week, you invite Pip to come back and hang out with you.
Great suggestion, Brecklin. The summer camp planet was a planet we went to a lot in the summer, but perhaps there's some sort of winter special. I think, let's do that. Before we get started, I want to give some shout-outs to my latest Patreon sponsors. So, first of all, thank you to Oliver, who loves the Spaceship Series, but other than food planets, because they make him too hungry. So I'll take that into consideration. Next, I want to give a shout-out to A.V. May, who also recently started supporting me on Patreon. So thank you very much. Next, thank you to Felix from St. Louis, Missouri. I really appreciate you supporting the podcast, Felix. That means a lot. Now, if you are a Patreon sponsor and you haven't got a shout out yet, just send me a message and let me know who to shout out, and I'll make sure that happens. I try my best to keep track of everything, but sometimes people don't message me, or I just miss something because I am human. But generally, to all my Patreon sponsors, I just want to thank you once again. You are the ones who keep this podcast running most of the time. I try to get ads for it, but I'm not always successful. And in fact, I'm very rarely successful most of the time these days. Thank you as well to anyone who's been buying my coloring book or any of my other books on Amazon. They can all be found on Amazon in any country. Dad's Bedtime Stories, the coloring book, spelled without a U, in case you're from, like the UK or Canada. Or there's the Cards of Power by Martin Gage. Or Wizardcraft 2.0 by Martin Gage. I really appreciate everyone who's buying those books. That goes a long way to sponsor the podcast as well. But now, I think we should probably get on with the podcast itself. So, get as comfy as you can in those beds, close your eyes, and imagine yourself doing what the kid in the story does. You wake up on Spaceship inside your special spaceship bedroom. You yawn, stretch your arms and legs, and sort of slide over to the side of the bed. You get dressed quickly and head out to the main part of the ship. "Good morning," Spaceship says. "I am receiving an interesting message. It seems to be an advertisement from the summer camp planet." It doesn't really seem like the right time to go to the summer camp planet, you say. "That is exactly what they are advertising. It seems that their themes and camps go far beyond summer. They are currently suggesting some of their winter camp ideas." They have winter camps too? You ask. Yes, the summer camp planet is full of many different biomes, each one controlled by high levels of technology. "Watch the advertisement," Spaceship says. The front viewing screen suddenly switches to an ad. "Are you tired of the summer camp planet?" the guy on the screen says. "Well, now it's time for winter. If you're feeling more up for the snow, we've got you covered. Snowboard camp, ski camp, skating camp, hockey camp, snowplow camp, or just our general snow camp, providing a variety of all of those activities. Any experience you can think of, I'm sure we have it covered here. Register now. That does sound kind of fun. I wonder if Pip would come with me, you say. Messaging now, Spaceship responds. Before long, a video call with Pip's face appears on the screen. Yeah? Pip says. Hey, Pip. I just found out that the summer camp planet also has, like winter camps and snow camps and stuff. I was wondering if maybe you wanted to go? You ask. Oh, yeah. I could get out of here. My parents are being, too parenty. I'll meet you there soon. With that, the phone call cuts off. All right, I guess I better go back, you say. Already taken care of, Spaceship says, and a large robotic arm pops out of the console, carrying a duffel bag, which is placed directly in front of you. Thanks, you say, picking up the duffel bag. Well, I guess I'll just head through the portal to the summer camp planet then. Understood, Spaceship says. A little slot in the floor opens up, and out of it, a huge circular portal rises. It flashes a bright blue color that looks like flowing water, and you jump inside. Instantly, you find yourself in the middle of a wormhole, moving left and right directly through the center, until eventually you fly out the other side. When you open your eyes, you find yourself on, the summer camp planet, hidden in some trees near the registration zone. You walk towards the main cabin, a very summer camp-looking cabin. It's clearly still summer weather in this particular zone, but you're sure that will change when you get to one of the winter camps. You enter inside the welcoming area, where a very kind salesperson meets you. Welcome to the summer camp planet, the person says. Are you interested in one of our summer camps, or perhaps one of our winter camps? Yeah, actually, I'm here for one of the winter camps, but I'm meeting a friend first. I want to make sure he gets here before we decide. Totally understand. Does that happen to be your friend there? The woman asks, pointing over to the side where you see Pip sitting on a seat. Hey, Pip says, you're finally here. Oh man, I've been looking through all of the different options, and I think I found the perfect one. The snow camp. It's like kind of a little taste of all of the other summer camps. There's snow plowing and skating and operating snow cats, and then there's like snowboarding or skiing too. That's right, the woman says. That is the perfect camp if you want a little taste of everything. Then, if you like snowboarding or skiing, you could transfer to our snowboarding or skiing camps, or skating or hockey or just general snow. Okay then, I guess we'll go with the snow camp, you say. Sounds kind of cool. Oh, totally cool. All right. Well, it looks like your registrations have already been paid for. Just head over here to the pickup platform, and your camp counselor will be here soon. Oh, and before I forget, I better get you guys equipped with the special suits you need for this camp. Right over here. You follow her over to a window where someone passes her two suits. They look kind of like snowsuits. She grabs a hold of them and passes one to Pip and one to you. You should put these on. They have everything you're gonna need for the snow camp. Special boots, special suits. You're gonna love them, she says. Thanks. You unfold the special snow suits and boots and unzip them. You pull the snow pants over your clothes, zip them up, then the jacket, and last, the boots. Won't these be a little warm right now? You ask. Oh, don't worry about that, the salesperson says. These suits automatically adjust the temperature to keep you comfortable no matter how warm or cold it is. With that, your suit beeps and a rush of, cool air sort of shoots through the sleeves and everything. Oh, that is very relaxing, you say. Soon, a little flying shuttle arrives and floats down onto the platform. The door opens up and a camp counselor wearing the same snow pants and snowsuit as you steps outside. Hey there, looks like you two are my campers. Come on in and we'll head over to the snow camp. Looks like you guys are already ready. You both carry your duffel bags and throw them into the little shuttle. Then you step inside and sit on the very comfortable seats. The shuttle lifts up off of the ground and begins flying over top of the summer camp planet, over top of all sorts of different camp biomes. Lake camps, some sort of carnival camp, roller coaster camps, a camp that looks strangely like a garbage dump for some reason, that weird camp where there's coffee spilled everywhere, until eventually you start to see snow. Camps with gigantic mountains, camps that look like they're made entirely out of ice. And then a camp with a little bit of everything. The shuttle lowers down below the clouds, and instantly you see snow falling everywhere. Not like a blizzard, just lightly and consistently falling on the ground. As the shuttle lands, the snow below it is shot in all different directions. The door opens up, and you step outside. All right, everyone, welcome to Snow Camp. Now, this camp is designed to give you a little taste of, multiple snow-related activities, and your snowsuits are designed for just that. Well, the snow's pretty deep here, so I highly suggest you activate your snowshoes. The counselor lifts up one foot and presses a button on his sleeve. A snowshoe suddenly shoots out of his boot. He lifts up his other foot and does the same thing. Then he climbs up on the pile of snow, somehow staying above it. Cool, you say. What should we do with our bags? Oh, we'll take care of those. Just leave them in the shuttle. You and Pip both activate your snowshoes. The base of your boots suddenly expands to get much longer and much wider, making it a larger surface area to stay on top of the snow. All right, everyone, follow me. You make your way down a snow-covered path through the forest on ground that it looks like no one has even stepped on before. The snow here is over 20 feet deep, if you can believe it. It's pretty amazing. It snows here constantly. You continue down the path until you eventually reach a large opening with two gigantic plow trucks standing there. Oh, well, too bad. It looks like they haven't plowed the road yet. Oh, man. I guess we're just gonna have to do it ourselves, the camp counselor says, and then he tosses you and Pip a pair of keys. I don't know if I'm old enough to operate a plow truck, you say. Oh, don't worry about that. This particular region of the summer camp planet has no driving restrictions for younger people. And, the plow trucks themselves have a lot of safety features built in, so you can't do anything too crazy, honestly. Just climb aboard and the seats will adjust to your size. You and Pip both head towards the plow trucks. You open the doors and climb inside, realizing that your snowshoes are kind of getting in the way. You press the button to deactivate them, making it a lot easier to climb in. You sit in the driver's seat, and the camp counselor sits down beside you. He grabs a hold of a radio. "Are you ready, Pip?" he says. Pip's voice comes back over the radio. I think so," Pip responds. "All right, now just put your keys inside the ignition and turn." You do just that, and the truck roars to life. "All right, well, here's your basic operating instructions. You've got the gas down there, that makes you go forward. The brake is there beside it, that'll make you stop, that's important too. And then the steering wheel makes you go left and right. The plow is operated by this joystick here. If you press forward, it goes down, and if you pull back, it goes up. Pushing it left and right makes it angle left or right. Now, I recommend we do sort of a 2-plow run here. We'll lead the way on the left side, pushing the snow over to the right, and then Pip can follow and sort of do the right lane at the same time. Are you guys ready? I guess so, you say. Okay, Pip responds. You push forward on the plow and drop it to the ground. Then you angle it so the snow will fall off towards the right. You press down on the gas, and the truck starts to go forward. All right, perfect. Now the road's marked on the left and right with little reflectors, so just make sure you stay between those, and we'll make our way over to that mountain over there. You plow forward, pressing through the snow and pushing it over to the right. Behind you, Pip is riding in the other lane, pushing the snow all the way over to the side. You wonder if this is actually just part of the summer camp experience, or if they really didn't have someone to plow the road, but either way, it's actually pretty fun. Wildly satisfying to see the huge amount of snow just be so easily pushed to the side with the giant truck. You wind your way up a mountain road until eventually you come to another parking area. All right, this is our stop, the counselor says. You stop the plow truck, put it into park, and turn it off. You meet the instructor outside by another trail. Perfect. Now we've made our way to the skating path. You're gonna have to activate your blades, of course, the instructor says, lifting up his foot and pressing a button once again. This time, a skate-like blade shoots out the bottom of his boot. He does it with the other foot as well. You and Pip walk over to the path that he's standing on, which is made entirely of ice, and once again winding through the forest. You both activate the blades from your boots and step atop the ice. All right, do both of you understand how to skate already? Because if not, you can just put on this helmet here and it'll totally teach you. Curious, you step over towards the helmet. You grab a hold of it, place it on your head, and instantly, memories of skating pass through your mind. Memories of pushing with your one foot, gliding with the other. Memories of stopping, of jumping in the air and spinning around in circles. Eventually, the memories stop and you take the helmet off, passing it to Pip. Oh, that's just like a helmet that Spaceship uses to download memories. Well, are you ready? The instructor asks. I'm perfectly ready, you say. Pip later takes off the helmet and nods as well. The instructor leads, flying down an ice pathway through a forest. You start to push with one of your skates and glide with the other, picking up speed faster and faster and faster, shooting down the ice pathway. You come to a large bend and you lean to the right, digging the one edge of your skates in. You blast around the corner with ease and soon come to another one, turning to the right really quickly. Together, you skate through the forest path, gliding across the ice, winding left and right, until you eventually come to a large rink at the end. The instructor stops suddenly, causing icy snow to spray up into the air. All right, perfect. Now for the next part. It's time to go skiing or snowboarding, totally up to you. Your boots have the ability to either turn into skis or snowboards depending on what you want. Just select the right button and voila, he says, demonstrating by pressing a button on his sleeve. Skis shoot out of his boots, and he begins to use the same sort of skating motion to move towards a large chairlift that's making its way up a gigantic mountain. You and Pip activate your own. You decide to start with skis because, well, skis are just more comfortable on a chairlift. Together, you skate over towards the large chairlift, where you meet a chairlift attendant. Hey there, guys. Bad news, the chairlift is kinda out of commission for a little bit here. Sorry, you're either gonna have to wait or, well, I guess you could take the snowcat up the hill. What's the snowcat, you ask? Oh, snowcats are the coolest. They're like giant tracked machines that can push snow out of the way, flatten it out, and like groom the ski hill. It's what they use to groom the place. I could go that way, you say. I thought you might say that. Well, snowcats are over here. You skate over towards two large machines, each one very wide with gigantic tracks. They look sort of like super light tanks designed to float over top of the snow. You deactivate your skis and climb inside one all together. Well, who wants to do the driving? The instructor asks. I'll do it, I guess, you say. Perfect. Well, this snowcat works a lot like the truck, only, well, a little bit different. The pedals, one makes the right track go forward and the other one makes the left track go forward. So you kind of have to press them evenly or you'll kind of move left and right. Then this joystick activates the plow as well. You ready? Let's just give her. Okay. You play around with the foot pedals, sort of figuring out that you can turn left or right by pressing further forward on one than the other, kind of like a remote control car. It doesn't take long for you to get the hang of things and begin heading up the hill. You come to an uneven patch and you point down the joystick, allowing the plow in front of you to push the snow out of the way, off to the side, and making a smooth path for you to make it all the way up the mountain. It doesn't take too long before you eventually arrive at the top. "All right, skis back on," the instructor says, activating his skis once again. You and Pip do the same. "Now, something you need to know about skiing is that, totally, I forgot about this part, but if you don't know how to ski, you should probably use the helmet," he says, pointing to another helmet that's hanging on the side of the chairlift at the top. You move over to the helmet and place it on your head once again. Even if you have been skiing before, it's always good to have a refresher. Again, memories of skiing pass through your mind. Countless hours of instruction, learning how to carve, learning how to stop, learning how to go off of jumps and perform all kinds of tricks. By the time you take the helmet off and pass it over to Pip, the skis that are sticking out of your boots feel somewhat natural, as if you're used to having them on. Now, another fun part about your snowsuit is the gravity belt. It has a built-in gravity belt, so if you suddenly fall or something, the gravity belt will, catch you mid-air and make your landing super soft. That way you can totally fly off gigantic and gnarly jumps and try any kind of tricks you want to with absolutely no consequences, which is totally cool. "Watch this," the instructor says. He heads down the slope towards a gigantic jump near the beginning. He flies off of it and allows himself to flip in the air, so his head is pointed straight down at the snow. As he falls towards the landing, something suddenly sort of catches him, turns him sideways, and slowly lowers him down onto the ground. "See, I told you," he yells. You shrug your head and look over at Pip. The two of you decide that it's time to just go for it. You head down the slope after your instructor, carving perfect S-turns left and right, and launching off the first jump. Something takes over and causes you to just lean forward, performing a perfect front flip and landing perfectly on your skis. With the kind of skills the helmet imparted, you may not even need the gravity belt. You watch Pip launch off behind you and spin through the air, performing 3 perfect rotations before landing perfectly on the ground as well. You continue down the hill into what looks like a snowboard park. You see a rail in front of you, and again something takes over. You launch off the jump before the rail, spin around, and slide down the metal pole thing until you get to the other side. You land perfectly and head towards another jump. This time you pull your body backwards as you launch off of the thing and perform a nice, slow, and perfect backflip. Again, you land it without any effort at all. You follow your instructor off to the right, down another trail that leads through the forest. It winds left and right until you eventually blast out on the other side, heading down the hill towards a series of cabins. "Oh, we finally made it to the cabins. Follow me," the instructor says, carving down the hill and launching off of another jump once again. This time you try to do a spin. You rotate your shoulders as you launch off of the jump and spin around a perfect turn, landing at just the right time on the other side. Pip does the same, and together you head down towards the snow-covered cabins. You come to an abrupt stop right before them and deactivate your skis. "Well, looks like we're here," Your thing should already be inside, the instructor says. You climb up on the porch and head inside the cabin. It looks like any typical summer cabin, other than, of course, a roaring fireplace in the center, and what looks like a hot tub off to the side. You and Pip take off your snowsuits, head to the washroom to change into your bathing suits, and climb into the nice hot tub. As you sit in the hot tub, your muscles slowly begin to relax, and you feel suddenly at ease. You climb out, dry off, and change into your pajamas. You climb into your bunk, pull the covers up to your chin, and the instructor says, "All right, lights out time. See you guys in the morning." He turns the lights off. You close your eyes and allow your body to just sink into the surprisingly comfortable camp mattress. With each breath, you sink a little bit deeper. You let go of any tension in your arms and legs. You release any tension in your shoulders and your neck, and even your face. And you allow yourself to sink down deeper and deeper into the mattress. And the deeper you sink, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you sink. Until it feels like you're just sort of floating on a cloud, and your mind begins to wander off to thoughts of new dreams, new adventures, and new snow-related activities to come. Good night, everyone.